back to Mariana Mas Books. My name is Mariana and today I am starting a new video series. I was inspired by Julie at Peekaboo Rose, who does the 5 days 5 BRs, but in this case I'm doing 5 days 5 flip throughs because I just got several new decks. If you saw my haul, you know this, and I want to do flip throughs of several of the decks. So I thought it would be fun to just do 5 days, like 5 flip throughs, because they are not going to be in-depth walkthroughs. I am not going to do commentary. I am literally just going to flip through the decks. And today we are starting with the Weird Science deck of Curious Cards by Sarah Stasi on Etsy. I will of course link her Etsy shop down below. This is a tiny collage square deck that is meant to be for creative use, creative prompts, poetry, etc. But I bought it to use as an oracle, which is not to say that maybe sometime I will use it as creative prompt. I also like to do collage, so maybe it would be interesting to pull a card and then do a collage based on the prompt from the card. This just literally occurred to me at this precise moment. But I think it would be fun, so maybe I will try out at some time. But in the meantime, I am planning on using it as an oracle, and so now I'm going to show up and let's go flip through the cards. We are starting with Fame starts to double that way. Early plant life stretches into earth. Deep water colors are generally solitary. Don't let interchangeable carpenter bees scare you. I love them. See? Okay, sorry, no commentary. Don't let interchangeable carpenter bees scare you. Bodies condensed into streamlined fruit. The first garden is aloof and stately. During the rainy season, water needs excellent care. While flying over and near, their wings still survived. One tract was more than habitable. Include seeing some of the family. They were eating perhaps the roots of the trees. The young sky is mainly active at night. You could add more rejuvenating berries. Local grasslands may be deep and very weird. Large forms frequently glided and looped. Nymph leaves this murky broth and splits. Sorry, the font is very small, so it's hard to read. The wide length propels itself with wingspans. Carnivores may have a baby's cry. A nest or den may look like thorns. Among the delicate and bright cold water queens. When the small water moves, they do not eat. Soak in a single one that makes beauty. Ripping through the brilliant atmosphere. Later, when different claws extend. When identifying unsolved sounds. Some species have internal regions. The nesting trees supplied leaves in full. Learn to make bouquets for the identified grasses. Currents occasionally crash this time of year. Experience the poetic feathers. Home emerges in many plants. When a deep hollow sound streams out. Water cannot explain why it often wanders. With wings folded, she will fight to the death. Tadpoles have tamed wild singers. These snakes skim with twisting motions. Here key animals meet and ascend upward in the wild air. A few are raised for this at home. See the rest of the gentle home. Of the gentle world. See the rest of the gentle world. Sometimes towering birds grow in other lands. The old birds sort of ruffle their feathers. We experienced being tropical. I love this one. A beginner could run into deep water. Hear them meandering in the same water. Always look directly into time. They laid in rainbow-esque water. The more difficult species find protection together. We just have one more. And finally, flowers gain more vibrant color. Okay, so I did a quick shuffle of the cards, and I'm just going to pull two so you can see sort of how it would be meant to be used if you were to be using it as writing, like, yeah, for writing creatively. The idea is you pull cards, and then the cards you pull make a poem together. So for instance, I would maybe like, you pull one, and then you pull another, and then, okay, yeah, I can fit three. You pull one, you pull two, you pull three, and then you would have a mini poem. So your poem would be, tadpoles have tamed wild singers. A beginner could run into water. We experienced being tropical. See, and that's a poem. How cool is this? This is so cool, isn't it? So just like quickly, obviously the size, you can see they are tiny. And so yeah, they are tiny, they are square. The cardstock is really good because they slip just enough that you can slip them, but they don't super slip, and they are not matte, but you can see it's not, there's not like a sheen, you know. Here you kind of can see it. Anyway, that doesn't really matter to me, but in case anyone wants to know. And these are the card backs, like this. Very beautiful, beautiful deck. You can see every card has different color borders. What else do I want to say? Yeah, I guess that would be it. It doesn't have a book or anything. It doesn't need a book. Like, why would you get a book with this deck? And you can get it in her Etsy shop. I will link it down below. And yeah, that would be it for this flip through. I will flip through another deck tomorrow and for the rest of the week, because it will be 5 days, 5 flip throughs. And yeah,